Hello everyone, welcome to GED. Today we have some 365 cheese ravioli, and we're talking about how YouTubing is not a job. Well, guys and gals, YouTubing is not a job. And I'm not saying that as a fact. I'm not saying that as a statement. But throughout this video, I just want to kind of give my thoughts and opinions on the matter. But first, we have 365 cheesy ravioli. I can already tell that this is a lot more in that can than a normal Chef Boyardee meal. 365 is obviously the Amazon brand of, Amazon. But compared to Chef Boyardee, these look more bountiful. I mean, like, there's a lot in this plate. Let's go ahead and get a close-up on one. Yep, looks like your typical ravioli. Not too much difference there. Interesting. It almost tastes like a gnocchi or a potato filling. Maybe it's kind of like a ricotta filling. I'm not quite sure. But the sauce around the edges of these is definitely... let me try it one more time. Yeah, the sauce is definitely a lot sweeter than Chef Boyardee. It kind of has like a sweet tomato tang to it. Almost like ketchup-y in nature, but still got that tomato base. I know ravioli aren't the most super appetizing looking foods in the world, but some of you out there like ravioli or canned ravioli or fresh ravioli or ravioli. I would say this is not too bad for like a buck and change. It's got some nice creamy cheesy texture on the inside. I'm not too keen on the sweet tomato sauce, but you know, everything nowadays is sweet and full of sugar. Let me see if I can get you a better shot of that cheesy inside. Yeah, it's definitely like some type of, like, not Parmesan, but like a ricotta taste slash texture. I would order these on occasion, not too often. Okay, so YouTube is not a job. And there's tons of videos nowadays about how YouTubing is not a way to make a life, and YouTubing is not a living, and YouTubing could go away in 5 years, and blah, 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 blah. Well, let me tell you that a lot of people have made a living off YouTube, and a lot of people still make a living off YouTube. I am not one of those people currently, but let me tell you this. YouTube as a job is more difficult than you think. There's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of active thought process that goes into good YouTube channels. And in a way, it's almost like you're running a production studio by yourself. And being a one-man band in the production world is definitely not easy. Yes, some YouTube channels have, quote, easier, unquote, content than other YouTube channels, such as like blogs or live streams and whatnot. But when you look at some of the amazing, like, beauty, cosmetics slash tech reviews and well thought out, well processed YouTube channels, you can tell that those videos took some effort, some time, and some action on the part of the content creator. Which I can see, the comparative difference is how some people say that YouTube is not a job. YouTube will not supply you with whatever, blah, blah, blah. But my thoughts, yeah, just laid them out there. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think about said issue, because, I mean, everyone has their different opinions. Some people have good YouTube channels, some people have simple, some people have complex, some people have very monetized, some people don't do YouTube for money at all, yet they have millions of viewers. YouTube is actually a huge, huge creative beast, obviously, around the entire world. And to a lesser extent, Twitch kind of, applies to that as well. Because Twitch is also a global media platform. Ooh, look at that shine. Beautiful. That's how you can tell if stuff has sugar in it, if it reflects light like that. Because despite what you may think, regular tomatoes do not, or regular tomato juice does not shine like that. Man, I've been piling into these ravioli and there's still a lot left. Definitely more than Chef Boyardee. I mean, yeah, definitely mass quantity for the value. I do have some tea. I'm gonna take some, take a quick drink. Delicious. I cold brew all my tea, let it seep for like 24 hours in a jug. Cold brew tea is far superior to hot tea in my opinion, because you really get the depth of flavor without burning the crap out of your tea. But that's for another time. Yeah, more on the job subject. I mean, my channel alone, even though I'm still, a mediocre channel, I put in maybe I would say a good, solid, and mind you, this is on top of my normal working schedule. I put in a good, solid 20 to 25 hours on top of my work week, just maintaining my channel, not actually totally producing a ton of content. I can't even calculate that time. So saying YouTube could not be a full-time job, I mean, that kind of blows me away that people would think that. Again, there is a division between those that create and those that talk about people that create, You don't really know until you do it, type of thing. I do applaud all the people that have made it big on YouTube, because I know a lot of them put in huge amounts of work into their... If your channel grows to the size of some of the major creators, you have to put in tons of work to maintain that. One of the sad realities of YouTube is that once you reach a certain level, people expect content from you. And if you're not producing, those people slowly drift away from your channel. Because everybody wants their piece of the YouTube pie, and everyone's working hard to get it. But me, I'm content with this ravioli for now. 365 cheese ravioli. If you haven't tried it yet, order some off Amazon. It's not too bad, guys, comparatively to other stuff. Remember to game, eat, and discuss. And tell me what you think about YouTube. Catch you later.